Let me try that again with actually keying in, because I forgot. Just because I don't have to key in on Discord doesn't mean I don't have to key in on things. So, hello, everybody! Welcome to episode 193 of the Immaterial
There's always something with
podcast.
you, Taylor.
Yeah, it's always something. I have technical difficulties every week. But, yeah, so we have me, Terry, and Stefan, that guy over there. Gonna poke you,
Best
Stefan.
one.
I'm gonna poke you. Oh, my finger. My finger's going ghostly. My finger's going ghostly. I can't poke you, Stefan.
I'm just jealous because I'm the best one.
You're the best one.
Yeah, I'm the best one. I'm the best around.
Around. No one's ever gonna get you down.
And you're never taking that trophy, Taylor.
Yeah. I don't even know if we're allowed to talk about that yet.
Eh. I assume we can.
I don't know. I don't know when that video comes out. But spoilers! It may have already been out or it may not have been out.
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either. But we'll let Ryan talk about that when Ryan talks about it.
But Ryan can yell at us at another time.
We never really said anything, we just hinted towards it. But anyways, how have you been, Stefan?
I'm good.
You're good.
I'm recording you right now.
Oh yeah, in Minecraft you have that stupid camera on your head. Fucking creepo. Walks around with a camera on his head all the time. So yeah, what have we been playing?
Minecraft.
What kind of Minecraft?
Sky Factory 1.
Yeah.
It's
So
funny. It kind of feels nice being out. You know, for Sky Factory 1, I would assumed it would have been a lot more simpler with mods. But even with the mods we've got, it's kind of really nice.
yeah, it's taking us a bit away from the stuff that we're used to doing, but it's not too far out of the realm of what we normally do. So it's kind of a comfortable medium where we have
Unless
to.
you made, then I've kind of switched positions and made a mod file.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like a comfortable medium. It's not like we're trying to learn all new collection of mods, but there's a few things that we're used to that aren't here, so we have to dabble with some other mods to try to get the same things to work. But I'm enjoying it. Got to do a whole bunch more power supply stuff today, and unfortunately, to get resources, we have to hammer. We have to hammer things.
Pulverize.
But yeah, the only way to automate it, because there's no auto hammers in this, is using pulverizers. But we still haven't found a way to sieve automatically. So I don't know if there is a way or not. But with the bulk sieving, it's not that bad anyways. Especially if I end up putting like an absorption hopper or something over here at some point.
We do need to do some waterlogged ones sooner or later, by the way.
Waterlogged ones? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because you get different resources.
Yeah, we'll get kelp.
How's our tree farm
coral.
doing?
I don't know. I looked at it and went, I don't want to go back. It annoys me even though it works.
It's running out of coal already. But yeah. So yeah, that's what we've been playing. And I know you guys played some RMs.
We played Borderlands.
Yeah, I talked about that last week. I got Borderlands. Never got around.
Played it again since.
Yeah, I played it a little bit once more with Danny. But not much. I can't help you. I'm all the way up here.
Can.
Stefan wants to sleep, but I'm all the way up here. Bonsai! Wait, does beds hurt? They save you from fall damage. Haha. How about I actually key in for that? I keep forgetting that I have to key in for Discord. Yeah, so we're playing Sky Factory 1 again. After my failed run last week, of trying out the mod pack, and I severely failed and almost, well, I ended up screwing up my whole single player file because I turned all my saplings into dirt, or attempted to turn into dirt, and ran out of saplings. Didn't realize that I
I
hadn't
bet.
planted my trees. And then I only had one dirt left in my
You have to
barrel.
use
And
bamboo.
so oh yeah, I didn't even have enough to make the dirt. So I had to use bamboo to get it. And then when I made the dirt, what happened?
You
I,
lost it,
I right clicked on the barrel to give me the dirt, and it flew off the world instead of coming towards me.
and he gave up.
And that's when I said, I'm going to bed. Good night.
We're used to Terry giving up.
Yep. Because I'm the best around. No one's ever
You're not
going to
me.
get you down. But yeah, so other than that, like we said, we played a bit of Borderlands. What have you been up to in the week that I was at work?
So I've not really done much while you've been at work. I watched a lot of Netflix, strangely enough.
You were Netflixing and chilling with yourself?
No, I was just Netflixing.
Netflixing?
Yeah, Netflixing. Flicking through Netflix.
You were channel surfing, as the old people say.
No, that means I was going through different channels. It's Netflix.
It's all one
It's not a
channel.
different channel, is it? Yeah.
Don't do it. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it. Okay, good. You didn't do it. So, anyways, yeah, it's been kind of an eventful week for me. I built a wall-to-wall shelf in my laundry room. So it's, oh dear, here we go. Luckily there were some logs to fall onto.
You made me do it.
But yeah, so pretty much my whole weekend was busy with that. And what was I doing last week? Oh yeah, last week
I
I
don't know.
built,
I never actually saw you properly last week.
yeah, last week I built I built my dog a raised dog bed that goes right beside my bed, and a staircase to,
To heaven.
cause basically up to her bed, so that when she gets fixed in a few weeks, that she doesn't have to jump up and down into the bed. And yeah, just been doing a lot of woodwork building. Um, and yeah, been
I've
crazy.
missed you.
Yes, I've missed actually having some time to myself and not just building, slaving away.
Slaving away.
This slave labor.
I don't think what you're doing is called slave
I
labor.
think it's called slave labor. But yeah, other than that, I haven't really done much. I think I might have played a few games of TFT, but I don't even remember now. I'm so exhausted from all the friggin'
Have
running
you played
around
any?
and
You haven't played any this week because I've been on most of the
no,
time you've been on.
definitely not played any this week. I've had like no time this week. Wait, was that a trident with a, or drowned with a trident that just died?
I doubt it.
I
It
think it was
probably
just,
some sort of hat.
yeah, I think it was a hat. But anyways, I got some weird friggin' news. Makes me feel really old. So,
Just how old are you?
I'm pretty old, seeing as, I remember one of my very first computers that I was given when I was a kid had Windows 3.1 on it.
You've never been a kid.
And
That's the issue.
yeah. And apparently Windows 3.1 turns 30 years old today. So that makes me feel pretty old.
Wait, when did you get your first computer?
I was like probably
3?
8 years old. It wasn't a top of the line brand new. It was a gift from a friend, basically. But yeah, it had Windows 3.1. I remember playing Paint on it. I think it even
Playing
had
paint.
the I
Because
think it
that's
even
what the kids them days used to play. Pink.
yeah, but I think it also had that pinball game too, the one that they removed, the Space Cadet or
Oh,
whatever.
that's yeah, it was space something.
Space
Remember
Cadet
them being
or
on?
something.
I remember that being on Space Force. I think it was.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. In other news, I've seen this weird article about RimWorld, the game that I play quite a bit. Apparently, it's banned in Australia. Uh, right now, the
Yeah, it was Space Cadet, 3D pinball Space Cadet.
yeah. So RimWorld's Australian ban to be reviewed by classification board. I don't know why it's banned. But let's see. RimWorld refused classification rating, meaning it can no longer be sold in Australia after 9 years of availability on Steam. The Colony Sim was region blocked in Australia early March. But why? Why was it banned? Why is it banned?
That's the reason it was banned. Nobody knew.
Yeah.
I don't even know where you're getting this news from.
It's on PC Gamer.
Uh,
Apparently this ban was prompted by the console port. Um, but why was it banned? As of why RimWorld refused classification it is because it deals with matters of sex, drug misuse, addiction, crime, cruelty, violence, or revolting or abhorrent phenomenon in such ways that they offend against the standards of morality. I'm pretty sure that games like Grand Theft Auto are a lot worse than RimWorld. I don't know, like I'm not, and it's a video game. Like,
don't you play RimWorld?
yeah, you've watched me play RimWorld quite a bit, and I've had characters named Stefan and stuff like that.
That's why it's banned.
Yeah, I named a character Stefan, so now it got banned in Australia. But yeah, the only disgusting kind of part about that game is the fact that you can take slaves or harvest organs off people. I think that's like the worst part of the game, but it's just silly. It's like it's not real.
Mm.
It's and half the time you reuse those organs for your own people
I
if you
love the fact though
successfully get them.
it's no longer in Australia after 9 years of being available.
Yeah, the ban got prompted after they ported it to consoles. So I guess because it became available to more people or something, it got more attention.
Does RimWorld actually have an age thing on it?
What do you mean an age thing? Oh, like a mature for all audience or mature whatever rating.
Yeah.
Um, every country has ratings for games, but I don't even know. Like, it definitely doesn't say this game when you go to Steam. It does not say that this
Yeah,
game is.
Steam doesn't even ask for your age or anything
Yeah,
like it does
because
for other
it's.
games.
I think because it's sort of cartoony and it's not real.
It
Yeah,
goes
I
off
don't
the
know.
prison architect
It's
like
yeah,
look and everything.
it's basically the same as Prison Architect.
So
It came
if
out
you're
at the
gonna ban
same
that, they're
time.
gonna have to ban Prison Architect.
Yeah,
There's
but
another game that's almost identical to
in
it.
Prison Architect though, your characters can't like make love. They can't harvest each other's organs. Um,
You don't know what the prisoners can do. You can
well,
only control your man.
I'm just saying. But in this, you can. literally have them like select their beds so two people will have to sleep in the same bed. Um, you can have them kill each other and cause blood and gore all over the map.
You can do that
And
in you can do that in Prison Architect. Just stick two people next to each other.
yeah, they get mad at each other, but they don't. Does it bleed in Prison Architect? I don't remember.
Yes.
But anyways, yeah, like there's a lot of violence and stuff in this game. So yeah, maybe it should have had a mature audience rating or something or whatever you want to call it. But I just find that very weird that um for one, after 9 years it gets banned. And in the base game, or at least I don't have any of the DLCs. I want to get them, but I never end up buying them. You can't even have kids. Like you have to get a
it,
mod to get kids.
I don't know if you. Basically, it was classed as a PG.
Yeah, which okay, I
Parental
think it's
guidance.
yeah,
Basically,
it's a little bit higher than that.
your parents can pick who if you play it or not.
Yeah, I think it should be a little bit higher than that. But
But then
in all
it
fairness,
also got
in all fairness,
in
I think
some
everything
countries
should be
17
PG.
plus.
Yeah, I think everything should be PG, to be honest. Because like parents should be what decides what you can see based on each kid. Because some kids are much
Oh
more.
God, there's an actual website that's called Family Gaming Base Site, and it actually tells the parents what the game's like, what it does, graphic wise, and everything.
Huh. But yeah, like I think everything should sort of be PG to some extent. Maybe like a suggested age, but like everything should
PG
be
16,
yeah, but
according to this site.
yeah, but like I said, everything should be sort of the parent's decision. But maybe have a suggestion, so like PG-16, PG-18, or well, PG-18 would be rated R, but like PG-14, whatever, like a certain age range where they estimate that the kids would be mature enough to understand that it's a game. Um, but then ultimately up to the parents to decide. Because in all fairness, there's kids like us that we wouldn't get offended by any of this stuff. But
Oh,
there's lots of
um, the game actually hasn't been rated.
really.
It's
So it's
just
just
It's just every site and that recommends it's PG 16 or PG 17.
yeah. Well, like I said, I've played it extensively. I have lots of hours in it. Actually, let's see how many hours I have in it. I have 293 hours in this game. And so I think I have a decent amount of hours in that game to say what I think it is. And okay, yeah. There's gore, there's sex, there's violence, there's the funny thing is like I said, to have kids there's not real sex. They lay in a bed. It's worse than The Sims. They lay in the bed. They don't even make love hearts or
To be honest, I find The Sims are probably worse for
yeah. They
that.
don't go under the covers and woohoo. They
And
literally
fireworks
just
go off.
lay in the same bed. That's all they do. Um,
Imagine if every kid thought, I know what sex is like. I know when you have sex, fireworks go off.
yeah. But in this game, okay, yeah, there's drugs. But every time your character takes a drug or even beer or anything, they start to get addicted. It's like
That's what The
teach
Sims do.
yeah, it starts to teach you about addiction and how it could cause you to have mental breakdowns and attack your friends because that's what usually ends up happening is they start killing each other because of it. So like,
This just sounds like a less violent version of The Sims, to be honest.
well, more violent. Definitely more violent.
Eh,
The Sims is more graphical. This is more violent. Because like I said, there's guns, there's shooting, there's killing, there's
there's more
organ harvesting.
violence because of the blood and shit. That's literally it. But
The Sims is more graphic. I would consider this more violent. That's more graphic. Like I said, the woohooing, they climb under the bed and the covers start bouncing around and fireworks are happening. And then the next morning you wake up and you're having a kid.
which will be born in 3 days.
Yeah. Imagine if that was real life. Oh,
We're pregnant. The baby will be here in an hour. Wait, we only slept with each other 2 hours ago. Tell me
Yep.
about it.
But yeah, like that's kind of that's surprising to me because I really like RimWorld. RimWorld's one of my I would put it in my top 5 games. Um and I have never once been offended by something that's happened in the game. I think a lot of the things are pretty funny. Like I take it as a humor factor rather than a disgusting factor.
This is because you have a sick mind.
Yes, and because I'm mature enough to realize. Mature. Am I mature? I
It's
don't even know.
it's your mind is sick, and your parents have let you see vulgar things like this,
I've
and
got my
you find it
mind on my
amusing.
money.
So now you're just gonna go around and start doing it because you find it amusing.
I need open chat.
That's the way the
Uh,
people's minds work.
docs, chat.
Anyway, no chat there.
I know, but I just want to have it open just in case someone says something.
The only chat I see is the chat I made of Duncan earlier.
Aww. But yeah, so other than like some of that stuff, I don't really understand why. Like, I think what they're trying to say is that it got banned because it's not classified. Like, there's no classification, not classified. So, like, because they didn't say it needs to be a certain rating, they basically banned it, saying, you're not going to rate yourself. We're not going to go out of our way to rate it. You're just not going to be acceptable in our country. So I think that's sort of what's happening. So it's under review um, later this month to get it unbanned. But
It'll probably just give it a rate, and it'll probably be fine.
yeah, I think that's all they have to do. But yeah, so I've heard a lot of news about these new graphics cards that are supposed to be coming out that are supposed to help bring down the price, but they're not. I don't know. And then there's this what? NVIDIA, are you building a motherboard, NVIDIA? Oh my god, NVIDIA's gonna start building motherboards?
You're still on PC Gamer?
Yes.
Because I don't see any of that underneath their
I'm
names.
on PCGamer.com, not co.uk.
No, I'm on .com.
I'm on second page of news. Published one
Oh.
day ago. NVIDIA believes its Grace superchip will decimate the competition. Oh, it's an actual CPU. It's not even just I thought they were just making the motherboard, but
It
no,
looks nice.
it's a nice layout.
It
Um,
looks pretty.
I'm assuming it's built-in RAM because I don't see any like slots for anything on that motherboard. I really should be posting these, but I am so out of it today that I never got around to posting these links. I'm sorry, but it's all on PC Gamer as of 4/12/2022. So I'm in a day old, so it would be 4/12/2011 or 4/11/2022. See, I told you I'm out of it.
See, it's not coming out until the beginning of 2023 anyway.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
But they do claim it'll be the fastest. I'd love to know how do they know they've not developed something faster that
Yeah,
comes out around the
yeah,
same time.
but like that's a bold statement. Like maybe it's the fastest right now, but you don't know that you're gonna be the fastest by then. And how many people are gonna steal your ideas by that point? But like from what it looks like it's an all built-in one motherboard. So it's probably gonna cost like $1,000 for that, rather than like the $150 that you can buy a motherboard for.
I can't see anything about it saying anything about the RAM or anything.
Yeah, because it looks like it's all built in, like those big squares. But
NVIDIA game slash it.
It's got 64
It's got a hundred.
cores. Oh wait,
Yeah, I read that. Oh, it's got the CPU of a total 72 cores.
yeah, which goes up to 144
Yeah.
hyper-threaded. It was comparing it to something that had 64 cores. Um, I don't know. That's pretty fucking crazy. Anyways,
Delivers up to 1 terabytes of memory bandwidth.
yeah, I think it's all built in.
It does look pretty though. It looks so clean, neat,
Yeah, but
tidy.
it doesn't. If that is all built in, then there's no upgrades. There's no modifications. It's just, it is what it is, and that's all you get. But yeah,
Don't forget that's just the computer designed image. You don't know if that's going to be the
that's true.
final. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like when you see like graphics cards and stuff like that haven't been released yet. It's usually
Yeah,
just
and
like
it's
the
like,
old season's generic or like a ideaed uh designed thing, and they just change the
mm,
number on it. But yeah, now page 3. Anything else? Because I don't think there's. I couldn't find anything that was really all out there this week.
Miss Pac-Man is being written out of the Pac-Man history.
What?
Now she's Pac-Mum.
What?
That's on page 4.
What? Where is this? What?
Miss Pac-Man. This is 4 days ago. Miss Pac-Man is being written out of Pac-Man's history. Now she's Pac-Mum.
How am I not seeing this? Because that's like what? Where? Where? Where's
This is
Pac Mom?
literally this is literally the top, Terry, of
Oh, I see
page
it.
3.
That's not top for me, but I see it now. Miss
Top for me.
Pac-Man is being written out of Pac-Man history. What? You can't do that. You can't do that. Due to an ongoing dispute over rights of the character, Miss Pac-Man has been removed from a re-release Pac-Land and replaced in what looks like a permanent switch with a new character called Pac-Mom. The last time we saw Miss Pac-Man in a re-release was 2014's Pac-Man Museum. What? What? Bye bye, Miss Pac-Man. That's fucking weird, man. That is this weird. This world is changing everything. I feel like I'm getting old. Like one of those cranky old men. Why are you changing everything?
Back in my day, we only had Miss Pac-Man, not Pac-Mum.
There was no such thing as Pac-Mom when I was a kid. But yeah, so there was no Ryan today. We didn't get a Ryan for the podcast. We should yell at him. We should beat him up. We should pick on him and yell at him. I can't really complain. He's been in the last 3 weeks and he's been doing his own stuff and getting the videos going for the LOL, which we finally are going to get a break from for, I think he said 90 days until the next
I don't know.
LOL season.
Until we say we don't
90
want to
days.
do it.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, I gotta go into this one topic that we brought up last week. So we have a new segment that you won't be able to hear, but the streamers or the people watching this will be able to hear.
Has anyone here played Elden Ring this week?
So basically, have you played Elden Ring?
No.
Neither have I. That segment's done.
Let's put it this way. I never played its counterpart slash.
I don't know
game.
anything about it. I heard something about Souls or something.
Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Dark Souls. It's basically its parent. Its mother is Dark Souls.
Yeah. That's what they told me last week. But yeah, we added a little video segment that Ryan put up together last week. so that you actually know what I'm talking about. And it basically says, "So, any news on Elden Ring or what? I
Has
don't
anyone
even.
played Elder
Yeah,
Scrolls?
Elder
Elder
Elder Scrolls. I've
Ring.
played Elder Scrolls. I've definitely played Elder Scrolls.
Has anyone played Elder Ring this week? I believe
Yeah, and it's still a no. There's lots of news about the
it's
game, but
only if you pay me.
yeah, there's lots of news about the game. Everybody's talking about the game, but it's not for me. Hell, I'm a Minecraft and RimWorld person. An X3, X4, X anything. Um, yeah, I can't find anything in news that really stands out to me. Like nothing stands out to me. So I don't really know. Ryan did post that one second. Let's see if I can find that. The Formula One uh, official Formula One NFT game shuts down. Tokens are now practically worthless. This is on Kotaku. Or yeah, Kotaku. So apparently Ryan played this a long time ago. Before it changed its name to Formula One or whatever it's named now. Um, but it sounds like they just recently shut down. Um, and now all of its NFTs are basically useless or worthless. So, yeah, it's a sign that you definitely should not worry about NFTs. Just copy and paste the image, or copy and save as image, or whatever. Because, yeah, if whoever has the value of the NFT dies, like if it's based off a game, and that person die or that game dies, that person dies. That's terrible. If that game dies, well, your NFTs are
We're
now
wishing some
worthless.
horrible things on people, yeah.
Yeah, I know, really. Oh, speaking of Elden Ring, I got an advertisement for Elden Ring's worst enemies. The giant lobster.
Everything in the game.
Yeah. I gotta sneeze.
And do it somewhere else.
And no, I didn't sneeze for the stream. Only you had to hear it, Stefan. Alright. Yeah. So, another negative for NFTs. And I definitely have to get that Need for Speed game installed and start getting some practice, or else Ryan's gonna kick my ass.
Ryan's gonna kick your ass anyway.
Did you hear? Did you hear what the challenge actually is, or what the loser has to do?
Go see a film on their own?
Yes, but it's chosen by the
Ryan's
other
gonna
person.
Yeah, Ryan. From what I know, you said Ryan. You're gonna make Ryan go watch a horror film.
Yeah, which is
Um,
why I want to win.
I don't know what Ryan's gonna send you to do. I've been
Well,
trying to make him send you to watch a chick flick.
unfortunately, I am the least picky when it comes to movies. I'll watch anything.
So am I.
I will watch anything.
Anything and everything.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm just like, if he puts me into something that's boring, it's gonna be kind of lame. But
Let's put it this way: me and my mate had a pass for the cinema where we can basically go as much as we want, as long as you pay like the monthly prescription on it. We used to go every Friday. Regardless of the film, I used to make my mate watch it. And I would literally go, knowing the film was crap already, because I've read the reviews and everything else, would literally go there with no sleep and just sleep through that film. But he would sit there and watch it and then go, that was a pile of crap. I went, that's why I slept through it. It's like, there's one film and I could never understand it, and I fell asleep watching it. That's not the reason. I actually wanted to watch it because I didn't actually. I thought it'd be like the phone booth thing, like where it's all about one guy sat in a fucking phone booth.
yeah.
I thought it'd be a bit like that, but it was buried, and it's about a guy buried in a hole. That's literally it.
Yeah, well, the worst part is like you can't always believe the reviews because we all have our own opinions. And just because the reviews
Oh
say
no,
it's
it's like Morbius that's out now. I thought that was an okay film.
well,
It
that's what I'm
wasn't the
saying.
best, but everything else was kind of rated at the worst film on the planet.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like you can't go
It's
by
not
what
that
reviews
bad.
say because like everybody has their own opinion, like their own likes and dislikes. And I've watched lots of movies that everybody's like, "Oh, it's a pile of shit," or "Oh, it wasn't." The biggest thing that gets me is, "Oh, it's not like the book."
Oh,
I don't care if
you
it's like
like
the book.
you like heavy metal and death metal and shit like that, don't you?
Yeah.
There's a film on Netflix that I watched yesterday while waiting for you to come on, which
Oh,
I think you would love. It's called Metal Lord, I think it is called.
Metal Lord.
Yes, Metal Lord.
Metal
I think you would like that.
Lord. I am the Metal Lord. I just don't have the hair for it anymore.
To be honest, Sapphire probably like it because the one of the kids in it, I'd say, reminds me of a younger you
Oh, probably.
with the hair anyway. You're skinny and scrawny like you as well. And did you try having a fight with someone and they just hit you, and you were on the floor like dead?
Always.
Then yeah, this would definitely remind you of you. Did you try crashing a wedding
A few times. 17 times.
17 times? Wow, Tara. Whatever you don't press
I
the
picked a
button, by the
random
way.
number. I did a random 20 roll in my head from D&D.
Okay, just don't press the button.
I pressed it already. It did nothing. You lied to me.
It did that. Look what you've done.
I'm not there. I have every other window open. All right, everybody. I'm going to call this stream short because I'm tired and been working like a crazy person this whole week. Um, and there's shit for news this week. So if you like what you see, like, follow, share, subscribe, send us to your friends, send us comments, complaints, yell at me for not giving a long enough stream. Um, Audio versions of this podcast are available everywhere you get podcasts, pretty much. And
Can you get it from the pocket?
I don't think it's in my pocket. My hand's in my pocket. Hands in my pocket. Hands in my pocket. All right, everybody. Have a good
What
one.
you
We'll
need to
see you
do,
next
jazz
week.
hands.